Good morning, Puan Intan.
Good morning, Puan Intan.
Okay, good morning, girls. Please be seated. Sit down.
Thank you, Puan Intan.
Alright, are you ready for today's lesson, girls?
Yes!
Okay, alright. So before we start, let me ask you one question, alright? So can you tell me alternative ways, okay, how to keep your money other than keeping it in a piggy bank, and why? Okay? Alright, so I give you 1 minute to discuss, okay? Talk to your friends, discuss in groups, okay? Ways of keeping your money, okay? Alright, so your 1 minute starts now.
So, right, you can keep money in a fixed deposit. So, you just fix the deposit in the bank. You won't spend the money, it is saved. Right? Can you imagine that you go to a shopping mall and there's like $500 each bag and then just put the money.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop discussing. Okay, so can we have the group one? Okay, can you give me the ways of keeping the money?
So I think, teacher, that we can save our money in the savings account.
Yes.
Other than because you know why, teacher, in savings account, right, it's very easy to withdraw our money,
Yes,
and also because it has a lower risk.
Okay, very good. Okay, group one. Okay, alright. Next is group two. Who wants to try? Yes, Jennifer.
Teacher, we can also keep our money in a fixed deposit account.
Okay, FD. Alright.
Teacher,
Who wants to
I
add?
want to add.
Yeah.
In fixed deposit account, right, the person, they can't withdraw the money before the maturity date. So it's safe for spenders like me who spend a lot of money
On what?
on chocolate.
Okay, alright. Okay, how about group 4 or 5? Okay, show one thing.
Teacher, we can also keep in a current account.
Current account, okay.
So, but then if you create an account, you have to submit a referral who is an existing account holder.
Oh, alright. Yeah, sure. Group 5, Nasrin?
Current account holder may make payment to another party by check, and normally current account is for personal and business purposes.
Okay, personal and business purposes. Okay, correct. That is for what, Nasrin? FD, right? Is it for FD?
Yes.
Alright, okay, so now I have a video for you. So I want you to watch the video carefully, and after that we're going to do an activity, okay, based on the video. Alright, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Listen carefully.
Ready to invest? There are many options out there, and a unit trust is one of them. So, what's that? Let me simplify it for you. A unit trust pools together money from different investors. This pooled money is then invested in various assets which have varying performance. As all investments involve an element of risk, the collective value of your unit trust could decrease or increase. And if its collective value increases, you'll get returns on your investments. Now you know the basic concept of a unit trust.
Okay, alright, so you have watched the video. So we need to do one activity. So Ifan, can you help me distribute the colored paper? So one group, one colored paper. Alright? Alright, so clear the table. You can close all your books. Okay, so that you have enough space to write. Okay, one group, one colored paper. And you may use the marker provided on the table. Okay, do not do anything yet. Listen to my instruction. Okay? Alright, thank you, Ifa. Okay, so my instruction is, okay, you have to jot down, okay, in rocket writing, you have to jot down as many information as you can from the video, okay? Alright, so you can do it in a mind map, okay, I think map, or in a point form. So I give you 2 minutes for you to do that, okay? Discuss, talk to your friends. Okay, start now.
So, what unit trust can be
trust company but managed by a fund manager. Okay, alright. Okay, so next, how about group 5? Kaishi, group 4, Kaishi, can you start?
Okay. Girls, you all want to earn money in a short period of time, right?
Yes!
This is the way that you can get a quick profit. Buy it just before its income and dividends distribution.
Okay, but I think there's a misconception here. Can any one of you help to correct this statement?
Sure.
Okay, alright, so somebody from group 4 willing to help Kaishi help correct the mistake here?
Teacher, the unit trust is a long-term investment, right?
It is a long-term investment. Okay, however, okay, thank you, Shermi. Okay, however, okay, unit trust is actually there are two types of investment in unit trust. Okay, the first one is a medium-term investment. It might take up to 3 years for you to get the return, and for long-term investment, it might take up to 5 years. Then only you can see the return after that time period. Okay, understand?
Yes.
Okay, how is it? Good try, Kaishi. Okay. Okay, now let's move on to the last group, group 5. Okay, Shakira.
So in addition, teacher, unit trust is to invest the money from the investor to different types of assets. So as a return, the investor will receive a dividend.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on to this. Okay, alright, so all the 5 representatives already presented their opinion, okay, their findings. Okay, now we are going to look at the definition of unit trust. Okay, what is actually a unit trust? Okay, basically, unit trust is a fund controlled by the unit trust company and managed by a fund manager. And unit trust collect money, or we call it as a capital, okay, from the investors or client. Okay, alright. So and this money will be invested into various types of assets. Okay, potential asset, and of course, our aim is to get profit. Okay, and there are 3 types of return for unit trust. The first one is, of course, we have dividend. Next is bonus shares, and the last one is capital. Alright. So now I have a challenge for you. Okay, so are you ready for the challenge?
Yes!
So this challenge, okay, what you have to do is each group has to select a unit trust consultant. Okay, so make sure the one that you have chosen, okay, is the one that can be trusted, okay, and has very good knowledge, okay, in economy. All right. So can you please appoint somebody from your group as a consultant? She can be trusted. Okay, alright. Okay, I need all the 5 consultants. Okay, so group 1, group 2, you want to know group 3, right? 4 and 5. Okay, so congratulations, because you have been appointed as a consultant for your new title. So congratulations. Okay, alright, and each group will receive a capital. Okay, so these are the capitals. Okay, group 1, take yours. Group 2, group 3, 4, and 5. Okay, go back to your place. Okay, go back to your place. Okay, are you ready?
Yes!
Listen to my instructions carefully, okay? What you have to do is, okay, as a unit trust consultant, you have to convince, okay? Try to convince your client, okay, or a customer to invest. Okay, how to invest? So I will provide you 3 assets for you to invest, okay? So the first asset is commodities, next is construction and real estate, and the last one is telco. Okay, so what is basically commodities? Okay, commodities is a very wide sector. Okay, it consists of agricultural products. Okay, can you give me examples of agricultural products? Grapes, coffee, what else? Rice. Okay, and also industrial sectors. Okay, the materials for industrial sectors, for example, steel, iron, gold, oil, and gas. Okay, so we in lump sum, okay, in one asset, or you can diversify your investment to various assets, okay? It is up to you. You have to discuss in groups, okay? 3 minutes, how about that?
Yes.
Okay, alright, so you can start discussing now.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Okay, count how much money do you get? 100. Are you sure?
Yes.
The money?
Yes.
Okay, 100. Check. Okay, discuss in groups how to invest the money. Only one asset or more than one?
We invest in 2 assets. Commodity and construction.
Alright, let's go to justify your answer.
Because that is false. That.
Because you see too high. Simple makeup.
I think 60-40.
Okay, how many?
Simple 70-30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay, have you made your decision, girls?
Yes.
You, only the 5 consultants. Alright, so I think we can start. Okay, let's start with group 1, Miss Ifma. Okay, go.
Thank you.
Okay, alright. You think your company will gain the highest profit, Ifma?
Yeah, okay,
Okay, why?
so we're investing in 2 assets, which are construction and telco, because in case one of them goes down, we still have another backup for us, okay? So the reason why we chose construction, it's because Malaysia is at the peak of development, which means there are a lot of construction sites going on. Alright, so can you guys know any construction sites?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, what are they? Yes, the railway especially.
Yes.
Okay, so when this sector becomes more progressive and advanced, our returns will increase.
Okay. Alright, very good, Ifma.
Yeah.
Okay, next Miss Rita from group 2. Okay, to paste the capital and justify why you will gain the highest profit. Okay, commodities. Alright, please invest in commodities because commodities is a very wide sector. It's the base to expand other industries. Like other industries depends on commodities to get the raw materials. Okay, so and the probability of facing bankruptcy is very low. So I choose to invest in commodities. Okay, risk taker, very good. Okay, Miss Imanina, the trusted consultant from Okay, raised it. Okay, so you invest in construction, real estate, and also in commodities. Okay, can you justify your answer?
So teacher and my friends all, we decided to invest in 2 sectors, which is commodities and construction. So if you guys know, actually both of them are related. Do you guys know what is related?
Yeah.
I also want to reduce the risk. Okay, so you're not a risk taker. Okay, you diversify your investment. Okay, very good, Miss Vispa. Okay, group 5, Miss Shirley. Okay. So I see only one plastic. So this group invested in telco. Okay.
Okay, so the main reason we choose telco is that I'm sure most of not on it, like, no, sorry. Like all of us have phone, right?
Yes.
So let's say you are in a cafe, and you want to take pictures straight to your friend. So you go online, right?
Yes.
So unless you want to go to the waiter, it's like, okay, can I have a password? One point, right? It's not all right.
Yes.
So we use data collection. So all the telecom company will provide the data. And then if you use it, accidentally finish it, you accidentally buy a lot, you get a lot of profit.
Okay, because primary kids nowadays they own a handphone, right?
Yes.
So it is a very promising sector. Okay, thank you, Miss Sharmaine from. Alright, so let me conclude, okay, this activity. Okay, so we can say that to be a wise investor, okay, what are the things that you need? You have to consider all factors, okay? First, you have to do some basic calculation. Okay, number 2, you have to make predictions, okay, based on the assets performances for the past few years. Okay, number 3, you have to consider the risk, okay, involved, and also number 4, you have to look at the current economic situation. Okay, in order to see whether your group is gaining profit or not, we have to use the concept of return of investment, or we use letter ROI. Okay, return of investment. Okay, so to calculate whether you're gaining profit or loss. Okay, so let's look at today's learning objectives. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn today. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to apply the concept of return of investment in problem solving and hence explain the factors that affect the return of investments and its impact. And number 2 is investigate, compare, contrast